veteran switch hitter Ketel Marte, who began his career as a Mariner, but he's been a Diamondback for 8 years. And that's a good start. 2 hops to McMahon, and there's your first out of the ball game. Steps up. And that fastball.
Teams have been pitching up in the strike zone.
That's a good pitch, and this is going to be tough play for Brendan. No play. And Kyle's got Lourdes Gurriel. And he's off to a tremendous start. 0-1. In the air to center field, Doyle. And that's the second out that you want to go to the batter's box with in your case, or go to the mound with in the case of Kyle Freeland.
That's in front of the bag, so it gives the visual that the lead is much shorter.
Carroll takes off, and Diaz's throw is perfect.
But Billy, it's really weird to see a base stealer.
2-0 count on a tough out in Christian Walker. And that. Two outs, Carroll at second. Here's the 3-1, and that's ball 4. So .082 earned run average.
Well, Dougie had that in the last 20 years.
Well, he's thrown more innings. Giants. Fromber.
Good pitching.
And to be clear with Valdez, don't know the extent. Zach Gallen, a New Jersey native out of the University of North Carolina, who wears 23.
2-strike approach with 1 strike against Zach Gallen.
That shows a maturity and an unselfish. Ryan McMahon, who has an OPS well over 1,000 here in the first 10 days of the season. Sometimes a running count. 1-2. Tovar not going. 19 career home runs. 1-2 again. Walker, Gold Glover at first. Suarez has been good at third. And
Perdomo's short, but we talked about Perdomo's out for multiple weeks. And Alec.
Boy, is that a good club. 0-2. And I don't think this is hit hard enough for 2. In fact, only 1 play for Suarez, and that's.
Out of it.
That pitch has been a problem during this. And there's the great curveball. So Bryant goes down. They'll complete the play at first, but the Rockies lead it. The Earthquake series. And the first pitch from Kyle Freeland's in there, strike 1 at the Eclipse. But I was outside, darker than it did, but really cool, huh?
Some people went.
It's wild. 2 balls and a strike. And
a bunch of other people. Corey, what do you got on the
glasses and everything?
Strike 3, look it. Here's Kyle's teammate the last couple of years, Randall Grichuk. Outside on today in his first ball game of the year, 2 for 4 with a ribby.
Can see it.
3-1 swinging. Grichuk, excuse me, 3-0
before?
No. But I've gotten in the cold tub. I've gotten in the cold tub.
I do respect Kyle. He went in there shorts and no shirt. Love it.
Against the Yankees at home. Got his first career home run. He was down in the desert. 2 outs. Here's the 1-2. Oh, did he really?
I was like, what's a toboggan?
That's down low on Nolan Jones. Rockies up 1-0 against one of the top arms in baseball, Zach Gallen. 2-0 this year. Primarily, he's been in that 3-hole, batting 6th tonight. Two-one, 3-1.
It's 2-1 right there, especially when you're struggling a little bit and you're getting a hook. Be easy to just chase.
Another 3-2, and that's
pass it, but again, you still want to be swinging at strikes.
And
throws 15% of the time. That's crazy.
This is tapped back to Gallen, and it turns into a 1-2-3 inning. I want to apologize about your Bulldogs not being part of the Final Four.
Thank you for that.
I know you're still smarting over that, but I think they're going to be back in the tournament next year. Okay, moving on.
Wanted to be doctors and wanted to be PR guys and stuff like that. He was very well rounded that way.
What do you there with that organization? What does that make you think about, especially that's where you cut your team?
You know, I'm proud of the Braves organization. I love it here at the Rockies. Don't get me wrong. It was my choice to come here. And Henry.
And stay motivated, because the money's so great now.
Exactly. I'll tell you something about Henry about the money. Beat at the most. Very, you know, when he was really young, you saw how thin he was and athletic.
When we talk about original Rockies, Paul Egan's was a Rocky before they threw the first baseball. This is toward left center field, and it's cut off out there by Lourdes Gurriel.